Hello, my name is Lisa Bergstrom, and I just wanted to give you a little summary of what I do. So, I specialize in neuroplasticity, which is the brain's amazing capacity to heal itself. So, I teach you a process how to get to the core of your issues, which is a very simple process that you can incorporate into your daily life, and it is life changing and it is very simple. So it's basically 5 steps, and the first step is you gather your thoughts and you pay attention to warning signals, which are depression, anxiety, worry, just uncomfortable emotions like that, and you reflect and analyze. So you ask yourself, where is this coming from? Why am I having this feeling? And you pretty much ask yourself why, and it could take about 30 whys, and then you who, what, where, when. So you're gonna have a conversation with yourself. It's called introspection. And then from there, when you get to something that's like an aha moment and more like an epiphany, you're going to write it down. So I know people don't really like to hear the word journal, so I say write it down, but because you don't really have to, you spend about 2 minutes on it, and it's just it's I cannot explain how therapeutic journaling is until you do it. When you get the thoughts out of your head onto paper, and you make connections, and triggers, you figure out triggers, and you just say, wow, I didn't even know that was inside of me, because about 99% of our brain is our subconscious, and that's what we makes our decisions, drives our behaviors, our choices, and if it's coming from a negative place, we've got to get to the bottom of that. Okay, so after that, then what you do is you revisit that the next day. So you revisit it the next day, and you make connections to and it kind of helps you just put things into perspective better. But the first day, obviously, you cannot do step 4. So the first day, you're going to go right to step 5, which is the action step, and that is actually my favorite one because I think it's extremely helpful. So basically, you're going to have thoughts, and you're going to figure out what's bothering you. So just say that what's bothering you is you're constantly thinking of negative. So you're going to tell yourself, so this is called the active reach, and it's the action. And this is all based on scientific research by Dr. Leaf. So the action step is you're going to prepare what you're going to tell yourself when you have that thought. So if your thoughts are that you're not good enough and you don't deserve happiness, or you're going to have it already prepared what you're going to tell yourself. So you're going to tell yourself, that's not true. I do deserve happiness. I've suffered long enough. Whatever it may be. So and another example of that could be just if you automatically think of negative thoughts. So if your mind is constantly going to the negative, so you're going to train your mind to immediately turn it into a positive version of that thought. So you do this 7 times at least a day. It's not an arbitrary number. This is researched and scientifically proven to work, and this is how you heal your core issue. So again, because I know it sounds confusing, so just say another issue that someone might have is you're constantly remembering bad choices that you've made in your life and replaying them. You tell yourself, I choose to stop playing this movie over and over, and I am switching it off. And you're basically preparing yourself to tell you to confront your negative feelings. And it's strange because the core issue that you're dealing with has all these derivatives that are affecting you, and you don't even realize it. So it's like, as you're confronting the core issue, they just kind of like dissipate. And I've done this program and I've turned it into a lifestyle. I do it every day. It is just, I do not, I capture every thought before it comes into my mind, and if it's negative, I address it. Why am I having this thought? And I get to the bottom of it. So it can be done. Believe me, if I can heal, anybody can. So that's just one of the methods, and it's basically unwiring the negativity out of your brain so that your default thought process is going to change from negative to positive, and it affects every area of your life. So